talk about breasts.
Let's talk about you and me.
Let's talk about all the good things
and all the bad things.
All right, welcome to episode 39 of Boobtube. I'm your best friend, Jaleesa.
I'm Chantel.
And this is a very special episode for us. And you know why? Because it's our anniversary. We've been with you all for 1 year having conversations of breasts. Have conversations about breasts while breasts are a breast. And we're so happy that you have tuned in and stuck around with us for 1 year and that we've been bringing y'all breastful goodies for 1 year. So yeah, we thought it would be a good time to do a recap. Let's talk about some of our highlighted moments, some of our best moments that we've had on the tube in the past year. So this time, instead of taking Boobtube on the move, we're just gonna take it back to some other Boobtube on the move moments that stood out to us. So Chantel, what would be your favorite Boobtube on the move moment?
I'm pretty sure you are well aware of the one I'm going to say. And it's the one where old dude was checking you out,
God,
girl.
I really wasn't thinking about that. I was thinking about some other moments, but how could I not think about that moment?
Yes, that was stood out because it felt like he was really trying to let you know, girl, that he was feeling you and you were just trying to do a job.
I'm just trying to do an interview. That's it.
Yes.
I was just here.
He put it in his flow.
He did.
I like a dark skin with a double. She said she's looking for love. I said, baby, please. We appreciate you. It's been a couple nights on the eve.
Then he was like, I like a full woman. A full woman.
What kind of body type do you like to be in bikini?
I like a full woman. That's just rough stuff. Like,
this is one of the rough stuff.
I like a full woman. I like a full woman. That's rough.
That was just like, okay.
I even remember making a clip about it because I think he even said his name, like his opinions, like several times, so you would not forget his name. Yes.
Yeah.
I know everyone loves what you know. Russell, something to grab on.
Yeah. And then I remember when we were telling him like where to follow for Boobtube, he did say something like, "I want to know where you are. Like I want to follow you."
So I didn't even hear
like
that.
Like,
okay, look at you out there making moves on Boobtube on the move.
I just be trying to work, y'all. I just be trying to work, but
yeah. But some of them, a lot of the clips that were really good involved your commentary and interactions with the folks as well. But let me know what's yours? What is something that comes to mind?
One of the ones that comes to my head is the two dudes that were together when they were talking about boobs in the media and like celebrity breast that stands out or something. That one of the dudes said Queen Latifah, and the other guy, he's like, not her. And so I was like, oh man, that was kind of.
What's the first thing that comes to mind when you think of breasts in the media?
Oh, you said in the media?
In the media.
Okay.
Not just breast, period. Just breast in the media. What's the first thing that comes to mind?
Nothing at all.
Like on TV, movies, videos.
Nipple slip. Titties.
Okay, nipple slip.
I guess. Nothing at all. I don't, yeah, that's it.
Any popular breasts, just anything?
Any popular?
I don't know.
I didn't know titties could be popular.
No.
There are celebrities that are kind of known for their breasts, huh?
Latifah, maybe? I don't think she's known for I don't know. I don't know. No.
Who? I don't know who knows.
Not her. I can tell you that.
Okay, well, I don't know that. I just work here. I just work here part time on the weekends.
Okay. Okay.
I'm sorry.
He was like, yeah, no.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
There, a lot of what they said was funny though.
Yeah, it was good having the duo dynamics together with them as well as couples in general. Yeah. Couples always bring a little extra to it.
They do.
Yeah,
they do. Which one was your favorite couple?
Favorite couple? I think it would have to be. Why you laughing?
Because I just thought about something funny from a couple. No, you say yours.
I don't know if it. I'm trying to think. I'm thinking of what 1, 2, 3 couples. I think the very first couple, they just seemed to have a good vibe. A lot of them did, but it was funny because they would throw out stuff that I didn't think about.
The Flag Day guy?
Flag Day guy.
Should
Yeah.
wear it New Year's Eve, Valentine's Day, birthdays,
Thanksgiving, St. Patrick's Day,
all the holidays.
Flag Day.
I'm like, okay, so every holiday, Flag Day.
What does
Flag Day fall on?
I don't even know.
Me
And
either.
then what flag we wearing? What kind of flag?
Yeah.
That's from our first episode. Too,
Yeah.
where he was talking about wanting to see women in lingerie on Flag Day.
And they kept naming all of the holidays,
Yeah, he
basically.
said all of them. I was laughing thinking about the couple where we asked about a full busted model that they knew, and that man had said Dolly Parton, right?
Name a model with big breasts.
Dolly Parton is all I can
Dolly Parton.
think of.
He was like, Dolly Parton was a model.
She was
Did he
not-
say Dolly Parton?
Dolly Parton came up. I don't remember what it was, but it was, yeah.
He did
It
name
was
the wrong
not.
person for a model. It was like,
Yeah, that
That's
wasn't
not a
it.
model.
No, no.
that was funny. So what you have any other boobs who want to move moments that were funny?
Yeah, you had one where it was you. Y'all had a good vibe. That's because we got some clips from that too. It was like
I think it was with Dre.
yeah, like Bill Ford tough. Like what's some good clips out of that?
What it feels like on film with the kids, hold it in my head, the way with my neck really can't support.
They are not built for it.
Dang, what was the
I
other
was
stuff you
giving
were saying?
you the
Yeah,
best
that.
Give what I got. What's going on,
And that's on that. When we did
That's
that.
that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before you even said that, I was thinking that too. I was like, yeah, that was a good one. We were, because it was just kind of like tag teaming all that
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah,
That was a
but
cool one.
the most interesting recent one you had was that guy. Like, what is that? He said, "I feel uncomfortable."
No, I was like, it's getting X-rated or
Yes,
something like
yes.
Are you a butt or breast man?
I would say more. I'd say more.
Okay.
Eat that ass.
And why?
It's just fun. I just like the jiggly.
You move your tongue with that too. So
Yeah.
okay. It's getting really X-rated here.
like it's getting out of hand.
You never know what you're gonna find in them streets.
No, you don't. I was like, how do we get here? I thought we were just gonna have like a regular little conversation, and here you are doing
Extra.
some tongue.
Like we don't need to know. We
Action.
didn't need to see what you be doing.
Listen, that one was interesting, and our guest on that episode did not make it any better.
No.
And then post it right back up with it. Oh my God.
But breast jiggle too. So what's the difference between a butt and a breast jiggle?
I mean, breasts are nice. Don't get it twisted. Breasts are nice.
I ain't got it twisted.
But it's something about that ass.
Okay. Alrighty.
You can't handle the truth. You can't handle the caboose. That's what it is. See, the thing is, first of all, I knew this was a twisted Nathaniel because who does that?
Why did he do that?
In a normal setting.
That's what I said.
But Jingle,
It's getting X-rated.
he sounded like
No, he went like this and said.
That wasn't even the proper environment to be doing it. He's on the side of the road,
That means
posted up
all the time.
on the
Those are more
van,
fun.
right over
You know,
left.
the way they jiggle. He sounded like, what's that dude name on Street Fighter?
Dawson.
Because now when I hear your phone,
They were even talking about the sound of the air drum. They were like, it sounded like the man, and it really did.
yeah,
I think even before he said that, I was like, I can't get the sound out of my head. It
No.
sounded like him.
no.
Yeah.
So definitely some great Boobtube clips. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have more this year too. So looking forward to that.
And I'm trying to see, are there any other ones that really stood out to me? that were.
I mean, when we were talking about same dude he was with he was with the guy before, but this is when he was solo. I think we were talking about
He's
like
actually a different guy, but same group of friends.
it was a completely different guy.
Yes.
Seriously?
Yes.
Why he look just like the
They just have they really don't look alike to me.
I'm gonna
but
go back and
they
look
just
at
have
that.
like kind of similar builds, and they both have locks. They're not even the same shade. Their faces are very different.
Oh, I did.
They both wear glasses.
Okay, so that guy was completely new.
Yes.
Wow. But he kind of even. I think his mannerisms even kind of
They were
go.
similar. He said what was his best friend. I think they're best friends.
Well, I thought he was talking about the thinner one.
Oh, I don't know. That's what I said. One of them was his best friend. But yeah.
I could have sworn they. Okay, I'm gonna have to go back and look at
Yes,
that. Anyway, he was funny when we were asking questions like about. I think it was breastfeeding and maybe even the models too, but it was he had some funny moments.
It's a natural thing for a woman to breastfeed. I don't know how many months it is, but if a lady is on the bench over there sitting down and she's breastfeeding, if you sit in like this, that's a you problem. It's not bothering nobody. Now, if you just act, then we bad talk about
his flow, he's like boobs, titties, titties, boobs, something like that.
Yeah.
Boobs, titties and boobs, boobs, titties and boobs, hey, boobs, titties and boobs.
And then when he was talking about lopsided titties,
I think that's when we said I'm done.
Yeah,
because he was going to talk about his friend's girl.
That was funny.
Yeah.
I shouldn't say this, but I'm gonna say it anyway. If it's obvious your girl got lopsided titties, don't talk shit to me. Don't talk shit to me. Because now you need to be confident that that's your woman, because I will make you question it. But why be conditioned for some women? And I ain't with it. I have no problem with lopsided titties. Titties is titties. But again, as someone who, if you coming at me a certain type of way, I'm going to come at you. So if you can't handle it, stop talking.
Yeah, I think those are some of my Boots Go to Move highlights for sure.
Okay. It's been a good little run with that.
Yeah, it's been cool talking to these strangers on the street.
Yeah, just pull up on them.
Yeah.
Thank y'all for being willing strangers and contributing to our audience.
Absolutely. Yeah. So, what about some of your favorite actual Boobtube clips from just regular episodes?
Well, I'll have to say this. I've learned a lot, from the guests that we've had. And so that's one thing. I've also really the main interactions we have have been like the guests live here that have been funny to interact with.
Yeah.
For both times it's been the males. No, we had some females early on too. That was pretty good too. But I learned a lot from them.
Yeah.
I did learn from the males too, their perspective, but they bring a different energy for sure.
For sure.
Yeah. So the clips I would have to say, one would be the Father's Day clip. And this was just probably some behind the scenes stuff going on too.
Yeah, we got some good laughs on the episode.
So yeah.
And we have two special guests here today. Our first male guest. Can you introduce yourself?
I'm Marcus Lewis.
And
it's your boy Ninja Maddie. It's gonna be the time. I'm about to
But even another viewer was like, that was a funny episode. So it wasn't just us.
Yeah.
So that was good to get like a good, nice, clean perspective on being a father and how they feel about Father's Day and breast and all that sorts of stuff.
Because what it was interesting was I think they came in thinking like, how are you going to tie this in?
Right.
And we were able to. And at the end, they were like, oh, okay, I see it.
Because they were like, so what is this? And just like me, and they just, like we lured them in like a little trap like, to catch a predator. So it was like, we told you what this was about. Yeah. But I guess we didn't discuss like questions. So they were like, so how does this go?
Yeah.
And so what do y'all do? Well, what do y'all talk about on here? And it's like, yeah, we talked about breast and this, breast and that, breast and this. So yeah. Just like men, they just be going into stuff so clueless sometimes. That's why they talk about men getting caught up going to girls' houses or having girls come over that they just met, and then it's like, did they get robbed or something? Like, yeah. The first one that I liked a lot for sure, it was episode 8. That was with Gabby.
Girl, you be good with them numbers.
We talked about this before, right? I was like, I don't know why I'm this way. Yeah, with the episode with Gabby, the vibe was just good. The information was good. We got some good laughs. You know, we talked about Miss Frizzle. That might have been the first time we talked about Miss Frizzle.
Yeah, Miss Frizzle has to come up.
Yes. And then, because we need her.
She's great.
Yes.
I'm just wondering, like, where is Miss Frizzle when you need her? Because Miss Frizzle could have went in and she would have found out.
Done.
Yeah. Literally. Oh my God.
Oh my gosh, that would have been
This
so
hard
funny.
waking up is Miss Frizzle. Oh my goodness.
She would have gone to your boobs, and then after your boobs, she would have gone to your pituitary
Let's
gland,
get messy.
and then she would have gone everywhere. She'd have been like, we gotta look, we gotta find where it's at. Wow,
Yeah.
that would
She would have seen
whole
it.
doctorate from an elementary. Yes. Oh, Miss
Miss Frizzle would have. She would have kept it real. She would have let me know.
And then we had, what else did we say with Gabby? Oh, that's when we talked about the man boobs. Is it gynecomastia? No.
I ain't gonna remember.
It's something with a G though, I think. But something like that.
Go back and watch the episode.
I know. We're going to insert the clip right about now.
So typically we are accustomed to men not having breasts or not having prominent breasts. However, men who are experiencing gynecomastia will have more prominent breast tissue and even look as if they have breasts more developed as a woman, but not necessarily looking like a woman. Because again, their chest is still muscular, right? They still have the muscles under there. There's just more fatty tissue in the breast region.
So it's basically what people call man boobs.
Correct. But we have a medical term.
All right. So, us talking about that was funny. The little meat pillow. Remember we were talking about laying right here on the bed.
Oh yeah.
Little meat pillow. That we had some good laughs there.
Yeah.
That was funny.
I think if I were more accustomed to men having breasts like or chest like me, I would
like me just a little.
Oh, well, a little bit more meat.
Yeah. A pig.
I like the meat.
I don't want mine.
Oh, no,
okay,
no.
so we want a
have-
pig. Okay,
You know how
muscle.
like it's like this big, like the meats. It just be like there, and then it'd be the nipple. I'm sorry, but it be
Arby's. We have the meats.
that. Why are we like?
Okay, so no, but I get it. You want a little something.
A little something. Like I want your flat chest. Not the bone. I want a little meat.
Chesticle,
a little meat.
but just
a little something. A little pillow.
All right.
For my ear.
Oh, yeah. Little meat pillow. That's what we call it. Little meat pillow. That's what we like right there.
This is real life. Yeah.
No, I get it. You know, you get right there in the right up here, right here, right up in there. Get that meat pillow, real good. Yeah, but I don't need it to be more than a meat pillow. I don't need it to feel like a meat pillow. Okay, I don't need it to feel like I'm examining myself. You feel familiar.
Oh, that's me. Oh, that's my own titty. My bad.
That's your problem. I'm sorry.
That was one of my faves for sure. What was one of yours?
Another fave would be, oh my goodness, I really like the topic about. There were so many. I had mentioned the one about the Father's Day just because it was kind of fun. That was kind of funny, but overall, I don't have favorites. This is hard for me to choose.
Well, what are like things, just ones that pop up in your head? I mean, I was happy to do them all, but
yeah, the ones that pop up in my head. There's just so many. Let me think. When we were coming back and I had to do, this is just a moment, and I had to do not kind of redeem myself for the flow.
I sell bras because I support the cause. What you got? Come on. You gotta go with it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. We talk about breasts every day because that's what we deal with.
at a bar essay. Girl, leave it out. I come back with, I'm gonna go back with breasts on the vest, wearing with a vest. It was supposed to be a bar. You gave me 16 of them. That was not 16. Oh my goodness. 15 and a half. I'm gonna come back.
But before we get into that, I feel like I need to redeem myself from that last Boobtube when we had the flow. And you said I had a whole essay.
And you did.
I got it now.
Ooh,
ready?
Okay.
Boobtube is back. No, we didn't slack. Here with another episode about tips and hacks.
Hey! Let's give it up for the freestyle queen.
I wasn't ready last time. We had a whole break for me to get ready.
Yeah, you were not. And I was like, he made it look bad. Or he said freestyle it. Oh, Lord. Okay.
That was it. But the Houston one episode overall was a good one.
Yeah, I did enjoy the Houston episode.
Yeah.
And
because I like how we merged the Reconstruction with the holiday or the city. What is it called?
June 27th.
I'm losing my words at the moment, but that would be considered a holiday.
Emphasis on merge because we were talking about the
yeah. So I like doing that one because it was fun. A lot of times, even though it was always educational, we always add some fun to it as well. So that was a good one.
All right. So what does the maintenance look like?
So whether it's reconstructive or cosmetic, the maintenance is pretty much the same for implants. And what that means is that they're not lifetime devices. All the companies in the US that make implants have 10-year warranties. And it doesn't mean that, I always tell people, they're not tires, they're not going to explode. But they're not meant to be forever, especially if you're young getting them. So after 10 years, there's wear and tear increases each year by about 1%. But our professional societies will actually say that maybe anywhere from 15 to 20 years is where they may recommend, if you're not having any problems, to then go ahead and replace your implant.
I enjoyed that too, the June 27th episode.
Yeah.
Houston's under reconstruction.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah.
I definitely enjoyed the guest, Dr. Rednam and Shara.
Yes. I did learn a lot from that too. Yeah. Very interesting work that's being done.
Our patients will come in generally around 6 months after their reconstruction is done. And we'll do one setting of their tattoo. And in that first setting, we really try to get the base of the areola and the base of the nipple created. We send them away for 6 to 8 weeks, and then they come back, and that's when we start putting all the little realism, the wrinkles, the Montgomery glands, and the lighting and shadow.
Let me see. Another one of mine is, that was definitely one I also really enjoyed talking about. Oh, the boobs who after dark. Hands down.
We're helping people with their coochie queef. This is something I did, a rough study. I could show you, I could roadmap you to the coochie queef relief. Can I finish?
Yes,
this is serious.
Yeah, this is serious Porto. Okay. That was so crazy. And I mean, I feel like it was even funnier behind the scenes, like stuff that wasn't even recorded.
Yeah, I learned some stuff behind the scenes too.
Yes, I was like, I mean, the idea to have them on was great. I'm glad that they came and, worked it in their schedules, but that was a very interesting day.
Yeah. The episode, that whole rollout.
Yeah. Playing with the cars, of course, coochie queef relief took me out.
I had never heard of that for whatever reason.
Something's wrong with Kenise. Like that whole clip, to the point where I wasn't even, my brain cells left.
Yeah,
because I couldn't get the acronym correct to save my life.
QVC?
I was like,
what did you say?
I said QCC. I was like, it's like QCC, like the QVC. And then I was like, where are these letters coming from? That is not.
It was probably late.
Coochie queef really. And then Kirk made it worse since he was like, yeah, I was thinking, he's like, is it coochie? Coochie queef really?
Yeah.
Oh, you need me to help with coochie queef?
And then next thing you know, I made a partner.
Presentation went great.
Absolutely.
Oh my god. Oh man.
Yes. Yeah, it's a Gucci Queen committee.
QCC.
Said the QVC. Wait, I can't hear. Which is with a Q. QVC.
I thought that was Quincy start with a Q. I was like, Quincy.
Yeah, I told you.
I was trying to figure it out. I'm like, man, what kind of QC?
I said it. We call this about the QC. Hold on.
Oh man, yeah, that was really funny.
Yeah.
And again, I was happy to have them, but those conversations were crazy.
Yeah. It's always the ones with the men that kind of spark a little bit more engagement.
Yes, we gotta have some more men on. I already have some ideas for some men.
Okay.
Yeah,
We'll
but we
see
gotta
what you
keep
come
them
up
coming.
with.
We gotta keep them coming. What's another one of yours?
Going down the line. Come on, Chantel. Get your brain working.
Sugar.
The ones I like were really more of me just gaining more insight. Like the one with when we with Daka. Like I learned a lot about just alternatives to health. And just the way that her whole services are interesting.
How would you say thermography is a natural approach to breast health?
So it's a natural approach in the sense that nothing is going into your body, right? When you get a structural test like a mammogram, there's radiation going into your body to be able to create an image that you can see. With thermography, it's non-invasive. It doesn't touch you. There's no radiation. There's no compression. There's no pain. We're literally just reading the temperature of your body. So we're not putting in, we're just looking, we're absorbing what's happening. So that is how it's natural. So many women are concerned about if they have implants that is going to squish it. We don't have to worry about that with thermography because there's no touching. So many women go in to do a mammogram and if they have large breasts, they have to do that and then an ultrasound because it's usually inconclusive, right? With thermography, it doesn't matter. We can take images if you're small breast, large breast.
I enjoyed Daka's a lot for sure.
Mm-hmm.
And even the one with Makisha and Cassie.
Yeah, that was good too.
That one.
Do you recall the youngest person to receive a mammogram or your care?
For me, the youngest patient that I've had was 22.
For me, not as young, but I would say 27.
That was a good little fun time.
Yeah.
Of breast health. I was
gonna say I like hearing your stories about your experiences when you are working with your customers. Like what was the one? Oh, it was one with that teen too. This is not a favorite whole episode, but just some clips from it. When I was shocked to hear that like girls are stepping into the bras.
Oh yeah.
You know, I was interested to hear that girls are like regular bras.
Mm-hmm.
They cook them up and they still pull them over.
Mm-hmm.
That's the thing.
That was something I learned like during bra fittings with uplifting when I had like some of my young teens, and I started to see that, and I was just like, what? So, and then I saw it more than once. So I was like, what? So that's how I know, like, okay, we're not just twisting and putting it on from front to back. I've seen like pull over, and then I've seen also like stepping into bras.
But how does that you the life of the bra?
Yeah.
So just some information again that I'm learning that I'm like, this is really happening.
And speaking of shock, I feel like the first shock moment you had on here was when you found out that I spent more than $100 on a single bra before.
Probably.
You said 100 something? Oh my goodness!
You spent on a bra.
I think it was that the $70 I did for the strapless one. But I was surprised even recently when I'm going bra shopping. I mean, I get like why certain bras need to cost that much, but if it's just a bra, I'm like, what? I was surprised somebody's paying $100-something for a certain bra.
Well, I'm guilty.
100-something?
Oh
my goodness!
I remember that. Oh, yeah.
This is probably probably an earlier episode too when we were what were we talking? The thought just left my mind. I know it was an early episode. Oh, what were we talking about?
I talked about you being in shock.
Yeah, but before that we were talking about how people were using the bra. Anyway, I hope it comes back.
I like when we talked about breasts in the media. We were able
That's what
to
it was.
Oh,
Okay.
really?
Yeah.
Great minds think alike. And we talked about like we had the images of different women on TV and how that worked or did not work out.
Yeah.
That was cool.
And you always kind of from that point on, I remember you like looking at stuff and like that bra, and I catch myself doing that too. Like, why is she wearing a bra like that, or why is she wearing something like that? So that started piquing my interest on something.
Yes, I stay looking at breasts.
You got to do it now.
I do.
Can't get away from it.
It looks like she has on a lined bra, possibly padded. The top got stuck like in the cup like this, so it's like there's the top and then there's the bra right here.
She's wearing a strapless top, and I'm not sure what type of if she's wearing a bra or not. It looks like she's not wearing.
Right, it appears she's not
at all.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know if it's just my eyes because I look at breasts all the time, but the moment that she walked out, I was like, man, because it was like it's so low.
Yeah.
That it's like essentially it's just covering her like areola and nipple. Okay. Who else? Or what else? We had fun with the music one, especially in Boobtube on the Move, but asking about songs that mention breasts. And that was even pretty cool just to like sit and think about it. Like,
Can you sing a song that mentions butts?
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
Okay.
It's
sprung. Okay.
I like big butts and I cannot lie.
Okay, we got to dance with it. Now, can you sing a song that mentions breasts?
In my head, I don't know what the song is, but it's Itsy Bitsy Itty Bitty. No, that's Itty Bitty Titty Committee. I can't.
Oh, I don't think so. Today's. Tech Nine song. Oh, man.
What do you have one or no?
Oddly enough, no.
Okay.
Which is weird because I always have a song.
It's probably one of them songs by Plies, but I'm a good Christian girl, so I don't know them songs.
Amen. Praise the Lord.
Off the top of my head, something that's that memorable, like the other song, ain't one.
That was episode 10, by the way. So you're like, you and your numbers.
I'm glad you know all of them. Because I don't know them numbers like that.
I don't know if I know every single one, but I do know some.
Yeah.
They kind of stand out.
Because, with that one, not too many people knew, but I bet, like, if we put out the playlist and do things, people will start recalling.
I remember, I think that was the first episode when we were talking about the lingerie. We talking about the leprechaun outfit, like lingerie, and I was like, it sounds like a disaster or tragic or something.
Yes.
St. Patrick's Day. Are you dressing up as a leprechaun?
Probably. That might be a cute outfit though.
Or not, because the leprechaun was not cute.
But just a green outfit with some money, I don't know.
I was just like, nah.
No, we're not going to do that.
I can't picture the leprechaun being cute.
Nope, not at all. Not at all.
Who else? Let me see. Another highlighted moment. I learned some on the breastfeeding episode.
Insurances now, thanks to the Affordable Care Act, cover up to 6 visits with a lactation consultant. They can do a prenatal visit with you, go over your concerns, and kind of get you a plan so that you're on a good road to success. So I would say reach out to your insurance. See if that's covered, and if not, there's a lot of free help out there. There are state-funded lactation consultant agencies that hold breastfeeding classes, prenatal meetings with a lactation consultant that are covered. So if you're a member of WIC, if you're receiving WIC benefits, that would be all covered as well.
Some of the other funny ones, of course, were different bloopers that were shared. I think my biggest laughs were, of course, when you would mess up the word. They just really got me.
Well, it's inevitable that our breasts will change. All right. It's inedible. Inedible.
Not inedible.
Stop.
Took her out. It did.
Yeah, there were some moments.
Remember showing it to Kirk, and even Kirk had a laugh too. I was like, yeah, she can't mess it up.
Yeah.
You
Some words you just shouldn't say.
Dr. Weiss. You're like, Dr. Weiss? You're like, is it Weiss or Weiss?
Hey.
It was just
I make up my stuff, my own words sometimes.
Inedible. Oh, this is where we have some bloopers.
Without a doubt, you could substitute with that.
Today we have the pleasure of speaking with Dr. Weist.
I thought it was Wist. Just don't say her name.
Okay, I won't.
All right. Without a doubt, per Dr. Diane. Oh, is it Wist or Weist?
Wist.
Wist.
It's Wist. Diane Wist.
Wist. Let me know when you're ready, Jaleesa.
Let me know when you're ready. Yes. Oh, that was too funny.
Yeah. Yeah. Quite a bit of those bloopers.
Yeah.
Yeah. You had a few yourself.
I did.
Not too many. Most of yours just busting out laughing.
Which is bound to happen at any moment in my life.
Do you laugh in your sleep like that?
Yes, I literally do laugh.
What?
I've caught myself laughing, not that loud.
Yeah, a chuckle.
Yeah, like I've woken up laughing a few times.
So you be having funny dreams.
Several, I guess. Yeah,
that's good.
One of them I can remember is so stupid. Like, you know the dude from Horrible Bosses, the like silly one.
No, I'm thinking of another sitcom. So now
this is a movie. Horrible Bosses.
So
he's
completely off.
A sitcom.
I was thinking about Undercover Boss.
Oh no. So yeah, the comic relief, he's just funny, and it was him in my dream, and it was like I went to something after work with some coworkers, and the house that we went to was kind of like haunted, and he was like, like people were kind of questioning or something, and somehow he was just like, "Welcome to this track." Like on No Hands, you know, he says, "Listen to this track."
No, I don't.
You don't know the song No Hands?
I don't.
Girl, the way you moving, you got me
I
in
know
the
that
track.
one. Yeah.
Yes,
I didn't know the name of it.
Listen to the track. And do it with no hands.
Okay.
So there was that one, and then it's like I really create movies in my dreams. There was Michael Scott from The Office, and he called the Dixie Chicks the Spice Girls in my dream, and I started laughing.
You so silly.
So yeah, I don't know. I wake up laughing sometimes. I'll definitely do it in my waking life. Randomly start laughing.
Oh, bloopers kind of look like boopers.
True.
I remember that time I thought the mirror was falling. No, it was falling.
You're like,
Is it moving? Oh, the mirror. Yes. Girl, you scared me.
What? And then I was like, oh, it's after all.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm always catching when the mics are not on.
We ain't got no mics on.
Yeah, so we took a little break. Hope you all got to catch up and see all of the things that we talked about with breasts.
That's another funny thing. You discovering that your country says Boobtube.
Whatever.
You swore that you didn't know, and then you were like, I heard it in that clip.
My little drawl does come out.
Yeah.
But I refuse to say I'm country. I ain't country.
Okay. All right. You know, meet people where they at.
Yeah.
You're in the stage of denial.
I'm
meeting you
about
there.
what?
About me. About what? About being country.
No, I've heard country, and I'm not country. I've heard like really Southern people.
I don't even think you hear how you sound right now.
I've
heard like really Southern people.
I don't sound like that.
Yeah, I've heard
I'm stopped up.
like really Southern people.
I'm stopped up.
Hold on, I got right.
So we've come out with some really cool merch since starting Boobtube. I like how the merch connects with the general theme and topics that we have.
For sure. And then we end up saying some things in the episodes that we're like, yeah, we gotta slap that on some merch.
I think I actually say that while we're recording sometimes.
Yeah.
Like, that goes with a shirt.
Yeah, you do say it all the time.
Conditions out there that just ain't cancer.
Correct. And they happen to your boobs.
Yeah.
All the time.
And there are benign titty tumors.
Yes.
Correct.
This week we are strutting down the runway the only way we know how, and that is America's Next Top Heavy Model Style. Yeah, I'm bound to just be nipped out.
There we go. Go on a shirt too.
Right, nipped out.
That's gonna be for your lounge.
But it'd be true.
Yeah.
Like we should. It's a reminder for us.
Yeah.
Who are watching. It's like we did say that needs to go on a shirt.
Yeah.
Put it on a shirt.
Yeah. So that's and we come. I mean, you do a lot of coming up with them, but there are some great things to put on shirts. So I'm glad that we have the merch. So check out the merch out there.
Right. And then another fun creation was the Boobtube After Dark cards.
Yeah.
Because like women really needed that.
Apparently men too, because quite a few men have taken interest to it.
Place emphasis on the boobs. Okay.
So tell us how that would play out for you. Your next card.
I'm keeping this card. Like, I mean, the
Wow.
card said.
Gotta do what the card said.
So this one's play with her boobs while she performs oral pleasures on you.
Yeah.
That's fire.
They have. Because, some breast men out there.
Definitely.
Made a breast man. Yes. Because, I mean, and even like some people who've given reviews, they've talked about their male partners really liking them too. So
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that a lot.
Get your stack. Get your merch. Get your card.
Right.
Yep.
That's definitely a cool creation.
I wonder what we'll come up with this year.
I know, right? Oh, and we did the luncheon. That was really cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
So to do that within our first year and have such a good turnout. I was definitely so happy to have made the connections that we made in the first year, and their willingness to contribute to give stuff to our guests for the swag bags and stuff. Like
great swag bags.
That meant a lot to me.
Like the community came through.
The community,
came
they
through.
were not playing. So I really loved that. Like that meant so much. I was like, oh, this is so cool. Like what we're doing, and it's so unique too.
Yeah.
Anytime we talk about Boobtube, people are like, that's really cool, and that's good that y'all are doing this. Because I mean, really, we don't have any competition when it comes to this. No one's talking about breasts like this. Not to say people haven't had conversations.
Yeah, they're just not putting it out there. And the way we formatted it too, I like how it's just not us giving our thoughts and opinions.
Right.
We bring in people, we bring in experts, we hear from people from the streets too. So it's just important to bring that whole community together.
I remember in the first episode, my friend was like, she didn't know about Boobtube on the Move, so she was like, oh, like y'all really just like take it to the streets with it and really get these answers. Like that's really cool. So I'm like, yeah. Like,
what's funny about Boobtube on the Move is how I think it was your friends be thinking that like you just roll it out of your uplifted van, like that's what Boobtube on the Move is.
Yeah. He was like, we about to get the van? I'm like, No, no, we're not getting into bed. So, yeah, Boobtube on a boob. The whole concept of everything. Like, I'm glad that it hit me. And I'm actually glad that I'm just glad to be here. Like, that sounded so horrible, but like, just I guess years ago, this isn't something I was thinking about at all. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't foresee it, but then to do it, it felt really right.
Mm-hmm.
It even kind of like faded in a sense. That's how right it felt to me.
Felt faded
to me.
Explain that.
Fated.
Oh, okay.
Not faded.
I thought you said faded. I'm like, explain that.
Like, can we break that down in simpler terms, please?
Yes.
Fated, like fate.
Yes.
Fate.
Okay.
Yeah, that's how it felt to me. Did it feel a way to you? Did
it
it mean as much as you?
I would say it did not feel that way because I didn't know what to expect.
But you were the one who was really like, we should do this. And I was like, okay.
I said we should do something. Then we started coming up with the podcast. Like, okay, that's cool. And I was like, yeah, okay. What topics? And we came up with this long list of time. Like, okay, this can work. Like I said yes, but not knowing what I was saying yes to fully.
But I feel like you, because you brought it to my attention.
I said let's collaborate. I didn't say what for, but then we had to kind of walk through what that would. Did I say
you sent the video clip of some women talking, and you were saying something about us doing like
that was after we had decided on the podcast.
No, it was before. Well, wait. When you said that you wanted to do like a panel or something, and then you followed up with the video clip, and it was like 4 ladies talking about something.
I remember that
sports stuff.
I remember that now.
So I was like, okay, because at first, whatever you asked initially, I was thinking it was like a one-time thing or something. But then once we were talking about it, I was like, so like essentially a podcast. And then that's when we were coming up with the ideas, and it was just like we have ourselves a schedule. And then I remember like organizing the schedule out when we were saying like, oh, we could talk about this on this day. And we talk about this on that day, and then it just hit the ground running.
Here we are.
1 year later.
Yeah, still more to talk about.
Definitely. We still haven't hit everything on the list.
That's interesting though. That we hadn't hit everything. There's still so much more.
Yeah. Just when you think we're gonna run out of ideas, we got even more in the chamber.
Yep.
You just wait and see.
Yep. And there's a lot more y'all not seeing, so get on Patreon so y'all can make sure and see some behind the scenes stuff.
That is true. Because some of these bloopers y'all ain't know nothing about.
No.
At all. Well, I think again, I mean, like he said on Coming to America, when he's like, I'm very happy to be here.
You're always quoting something.
Yes. I am Bumblebee from Transformers, which is yet another reference. But yeah.
Which we thought when you said Transformers with the bad episode, we missed that one. You said
I said something about Transformers in the episode.
I'm pretty sure you did.
I did.
And
I can't remember what they said.
You like he got it. He went. You a what?
I'm a transformer.
Like
that's what I'm thinking. In my head, transformer.
So wait, what does that mean? A transformer? She said I'm a transformer.
transformer.
Oh, I said transformer. That's what I was prominent.
We all thought you said you said transform.
Oh no. Yeah, I said I transformed him like into a breast man.
Yeah.
And then I think they were like something from Optimus Prime. I forgot about that. That episode was silly. Go to episode 31 if you missed it, but we've been inserting the clips throughout this episode so you can see what we're talking about. But that's a full episode that you don't want to miss. If you're having a bad day, go watch episode 31. Get it a bad day. BAD. Boobtube After Dark. That's the name of the episode and cards. Cool.
Yeah.
So yeah. Your thoughts and feelings on our first year.
I think it's been a good year, coming into this and just diving into it.
Yeah.
I think the upcoming year is gonna be even better.
For sure.
Just looking forward to finishing out strong with this year and seeing what the next one brings.
Yep. So yeah.
So this time around, next year anniversary, we should have some more definitely some more stuff to talk about.
Yeah, we'll be on Oprah by then.
Okay, girl.
I be talking about her all the time,
You do. Manifest it.
Yeah. Oprah Oprah, she's our girl.
What we gonna talk about Oprah?
What do you mean? What are we gonna talk about?
Well, yeah, what we gonna sit down and talk with her about?
Oprah did a whole thing about hair. Sitting and talking to people about hair. Like, you don't think she can talk to us about breasts?
I know she can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oprah go find a way.
Okay, I believe it.
If you don't have faith in Oprah,
no, I'm not saying I didn't say that. I'm just saying, like, I'm just, she go, I'm just interested to see how this all gonna work out.
I don't know how it's gonna work out. I don't know the how.
You just see it.
Yeah.
Let's talking about breasts with Oprah.
Yeah.
Okay. Nobody.
Or we're gonna be on the network talking about it. Like Boobtube will be on.
I can see that. I didn't think it would be like her and you just sitting down. I just think that's gonna be a whole different vibe.
She might join us for an episode.
Okay. What episode do you think Oprah would be most interested in from what we have so far?
She could talk about breasts in the media. Media's her thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Or we can even talk about it in, that's still media too. But I can even think about, like, historically with the media, we could talk about it.
Mm-hmm.
Just some history things. I don't know. Because, once her people get with our people, which our people is us,
it's a done deal.
Yeah, we're gonna come together. We're gonna be like, we got this in the bag, Oprah. Like, this is what we're doing. We got this schedule. We got this Oprah money. It's gonna all work out.
Oprah.
Yeah.
Let's use the studio for a little bit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fly us out. We come out there.
Yeah.
To LA.
We can host an event because she be hosting events too.
Girl.
We can get a lot of Boobtube, stuff going on.
All we gotta do is talk to the book club. We gotta write a book about it.
Boobtube book club.
We gotta write a Boobtube book and get in Oprah's book club.
Favorite things.
Yeah.
We should send her some merch.
Yeah.
And her friend Gail.
They
be traveling together.
Stedman could have some too.
Because male perspective.
That's
the thing.
Just saying.
They can take Boobtube on a move with them when they go traveling. We just had them ask the questions.
We're just ready for our documentary already. How we got started. Yes. Let's have the Boobtube documentary on OWN.
There we go. Bam. Done.
It's a good idea.
And drop it.
Yeah. I'm sending this to Oprah as we speak.
Okay.
She's hearing it. Like,
she is.
Whatever she's doing right now, she's like,
you don't think she's asleep right now?
She might be, but I don't know. We got Oprah money. I don't know. Do you sleep?
I would. Just because I had the money.
I don't know. She might be plotting on the next documentary or something, the next special.
It's us. We're going to have it done for her. We just going to send it,
She's like, I feel like we should bring on some people talking about breasts. But I
already have it. I got something. Yeah, I got it. It's going to be like a 3-part series.
With Oprah?
Mm-hmm.
Oprah could stretch us out to a whole 10 episodes.
We need 10 episodes?
Do we need it? We need everything Oprah could give us.
But we can start with the 3. And then we popping up all over the place with her.
They big.
That is big. We traveling.
We can do the 10 and the travels.
You're right.
Think big. Yeah, you can't limit what's up here. Don't be limited.
No, you're not limited. No. Go on, girl. Do your thing. Do your thing.
We gonna be doing our thing with Oprah.
Yep.
Amen. Anyway, thank y'all for sticking around to listen to us have a whole planning session and talk about our manifestations with Oprah.
If y'all see her in the streets, let her know we looking for her, please.
Yeah, somebody said Oprah, we looking for her. But listen, this is gonna be the episode to run back for real once we're on. I'm just saying.
Yep. This is where it started.
Maybe like they did talk about that in their anniversary episode and did. And look at us now.
Look at me now. Well, us. Not just me, but look at us. Yeah.
Flips twist. I'll wear my hair big like Oprah. Do a little Oprah shape.
I'm gonna let you have that one.
I would though. I like big hair sometimes.
All right. Anyway. So you have stayed with us. You have stayed with us as we have reminisced on our past year, have brought up some Boobtube on the Move clips, have gone through our memorable topics and guests, and we hope to share more of this in the upcoming year. So stay tuned. But in the meantime, continue to watch us. Continue to tune in every other Tuesday. And also join us on Patreon where you can find a lot more, including the bloopers that you have not seen. So check us out. In the meantime, stay safe and we will see you next time.
Adios.